All right, hello and welcome back for the second game of the night as we are going to have the Boston Peregrine Falcons taking on the New Mexico Fallen. Now, I will apologize that I was not able to get the standings and stuff updated on account of the fact that the last series ended 5 minutes ago. So I had to already start the stream a bit late and definitely couldn't get that updated in time. But of course, I did post the clinch in the Discord and I did get the scenarios updated. But let's run through our week and we'll pretend that last game is filled in. As you can see now, 3 games played with our 2 sweeps and then now a game 5 with Erie taking down Deadwood 3-2. And so that leaves us with this game with similar stakes to that one. Then Inchin Mad with kind of similar, instead it's just Inchin fighting for seeding. And then Birmingham, Missouri with both teams trying to close it. Well, trying to climb out from the bottom. Looking at our standings, again, Erie will join Luxor and Honolulu up in that 6-3. They might even jump to third, I believe, because they haven't played Luxor and beat Honolulu. So, and I don't think Honolulu have played Luxor, although let me check. Actually, I think they might have. They did, so I think then it would be basically both teams would shift down a position and Erie would go above them, Boston to 6. And Erie would also be green because they are now clinched for the playoffs. Let's take a look next at our scenarios. Again, it'll be pretty much the same stakes here. As you can see for these teams, they clinched first of all because KC lost, but then they also would have because of Deadwood just losing. And Atlanta also got their win, which of course means Honolulu lost, while Inchin are still to be determined because they play the last game of the night. Moving to our second page, you can see Luxor and Erie just needed to win to clinch, and they have done just that. And now all we're waiting on is Boston, that if they win, they clinch, and that's 6 spots locked in. But if they lose, then they'll have to wait until at least next week. As then we go to our third page, it is just Missouri, who are still waiting completely. Did I not update that? I guess I didn't update that. That is still supposed to say if those teams win. I guess I haven't changed because that hasn't happened yet, so I haven't updated it yet. I will try to get that for the next series because I absolutely should have had that in there. I've noticed that several streams ago, and I don't know why I didn't fix it, but hey, I guess we ball. As we are just waiting on our teams here. I was told that one team would need a minute to finish up a scrim, and that is the one we're waiting on, so that's all right. But basically, this match won't affect this scenario because KC and Deadwood have both lost, which means that they need Madison to win. Well, if they're going to be eliminated, they would need Madison to win and them to lose. And so if Madison lose later tonight, then they won't be eliminated just yet, even if they're still on death's door. Moving over to our stats, you can see JXL and Cozy are your key players. Averages in favor of Boston, which I think makes sense. And so that's where we stand. Look at your records. It's 3 games better for Boston. Similarly with threes, Boston on a 3-series winning streak. And then it is New Mexico on a 2-series losing streak. So just about everything tells me that this should be Boston favored. And I am going to predict them to win. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll have a series in the end. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm going to go Boston, and I'm going to be bold and say 3-0. I don't want to doubt this New Mexico team, and I have zero doubt that this team could be good and could make this a close series, if nothing else, like Deadwood did last series. But I just think Boston are an incredibly strong team, assuming everyone's there. And see, Bussin, if I was going to just be they should be good enough to get 1, so I'm just going to give them a 3-1 because that's a safe pick. But I'm going to be bold and go in that direction because I think that is more likely to me than a Game 5. Although it's also fair to say that a Game 5 is very possible or that a New Mexico win is very possible. So I am very aware that I'm choosing more of an extreme option for maybe how these teams scale against each other, predicting a sweep. But at the same time, that's just where I'm rolling. That I just feel like that might be the most likely outcome, or at least maybe the most possible to predict. But of course, we won't know until we see it, and we are still just waiting, as we do actually have everyone in, and so we are good to go. We load in game number 1 here. It'll be Boston in teal and New Mexico in gray. We load in game number 1. Boston looking to clinch a playoff berth. New Mexico looking to climb out from the bottom, sitting down in 11th place. Can they make their way up and get a big, important win for themselves? Or is Boston just too strong? Now, the first thing I noticed is that we don't have Chance in the lobby. That's definitely a big win for New Mexico to start. And of course, we've said all that we've said about Boston. But, I mean, when they haven't had Chance, they've been like a little bit more mid. Obviously, they've still won games, and I do see he's in the call. So, it's quite possible we see him throughout the series, but I mean, this team essentially doesn't lose with Chance. They've dropped 1 5-game series against Atlanta. Apart from that, their other 2 losses both without him on the day. Is this one, though, passed out by Pitt? Shot is there! JXL gets the first goal! He has been their shooter. Chance on the field or not, Pitcock gets the pass, and JXL collects first blood. Boston will still play from the lead. Now off the back wall again, dropping down. Pitt not able to get that one. Kaipo trying to bang it forward. It is on target, and Craney will save it to the side. Now bouncing around, this one dropping. Craney playing the 50, it's down off the ceiling. Craney now looking for a catch, but Pitt's able to flip back in the way. Now popped out again. Pitt trying to stay with this one, looking for the play forward. It's dunked over to the left side. Now Pitt looking for the bumps, won't be able to connect. JXL not going to get on that one either. Now JXL back around the corner. It's 2 bagels around the outside. Dunked off the sidewall by Kaipo. Now sent long downfield by Cozy. And now it's 2 bagels. He just barely gets the tap on it, and it floats into the top left corner. A clean redirect, and it's a tie game. 2 bagels. He sees the lob, he takes the shot, and New Mexico do not trail for long. As this one popped wide, Cozy now 50s it all the way out to the corner. Now popped back out, trying to center it. Pitcock will settle under it. Now looking for the flick forward. It's Craney already there, floating towards the net. JXL circling back. Now he'll pop it up in the air. Jumping again. It's out off the left wall, then doubled straight up. 3 players in the air, and it goes even between Cozy and Pitt, but Kaipo will get the next touch. Now Craney trying to bang it the other way. Down towards the net. Pitt will get the catch. Now Pitt trying to float it out, looking to wait under it. Now caught into the corner. It'll bounce straight out again. Cozy trying to play it back. Craney played downfield. Kaipo over off the left side. Now it's Cozy bouncing it in. JXL pushes it out to the right. Now 2 bagels off the back wall. This one flicked away. Cozy up high in the air. Craney trying to pop it up. It'll be Kaipo down off the ceiling looking for another touch in. Now it's 50 to the side by 2 bagels. Under half the game to go here. Still tied up at 1. As we've seen a bit of a stalemate since those first goals on each side. I'd almost say we've seen more New Mexico pressure. But of course it hasn't quite converted. So there's still a chance on both ends. As that one's saved up high by JXL, but it's still dangerous until another stronger 50 will come through. Pitt now up off the right wall, trying to pass it out. JXL will dive in, and he'll get another 50 forward. Does go pretty even, though, when Cozy is up first, as he'll get the touch forward. Now it's Craney, but it's blocked aside by Kaipo again. Cozy now under it, gets the reset and the touchdown, but no one's there, and Kaipo can guide it back. Now up the left wall, JXL, not going to get to that one. Pitt now up into the corner. Bouncing down again, no one on that one. 2 bagels plays it forward. Kaipo up off the sidewall. 2 bagels trying to play it back. It's Cozy down the sideline. JXL now up in the air. Craney, it'll get saved away again. Pitt now trying to wait behind it. It's 50 straight up to the ceiling. Cozy from the side wall. Reset down. There's the shot. It's wide and saved further so. Jake Sell now out to the right side. Cozy trying to collect. New Mexico, so much pressure, but they can't get the shot. They can't get the goal. Now Boston pushed forward, but Craney sends it right back the other way. Under a minute still to play. This one off the post, but no one's really on it. Cozy will be able to double it somewhat towards net. Now up in the air again. Pitt won't follow that one. Now Kaipo drops it down. Craney down into the corner, trying to wait with it, looking for the 50 across. It'll pop straight up in the air. Pitt now dropping it down again. Kaipo, another long send. This one played down. JXL looking for another shot. 2 Bales blocks it away. Pitt caught popping it forward. Now it's 50'd off the back wall again. Cozy following it up. Down the sideline, Kaipo. On the outside again. Pitt trying to follow this one. Will find a bit of space. Gets past one. Low on boost, though. Will have to start to slow play it. He does just that. Now fake under one, but the second gets a stronger 50. Time will expire. And game number 1 will head on to golden goal. Both teams got one on the board in the middle of the game, but it slows down from there. And we see none through the entire second part of it. And so now we move to extra time. Next goal will determine who can claim that first win of the series. Of course, an important one for the confidence, for the momentum. Feels almost needed even for New Mexico in this game without chance in. This one now caught by Cozy, looking for the dribble, playing the 50, playing the flick. Cozy does get the goal. New Mexico will start with the first game win of the series. It takes that long, but eventually Cozy is able to flick it all the way through. Let's see the shots. All right, we can't see Pitt caught, but I'm going to guess with the 13. New Mexico outshoot. But like I said, you do see Pitt caught leave and Chance immediately back in. So we are going to see a team change coming through for Boston. Obviously, you try to play something. You try to have a bit of fun with it, but you drop that first game, and then you got to go to your main roster, at least your main player. And so let's see how it looks as we roll forward. Game number 2. New Mexico do close out the first, but it was close. And this one should be an even stronger Boston team. So can New Mexico do it again? Or will Boston find their form as we move on to DFH for the second game? And now this one, though, falls to Chance. 9 seconds. Immediate impact. It's 1-0 Boston. Kaipo bangs it off the post. It makes the defender jump. And Chance doubles it through. Now this one off the back wall again. Cozy will catch it across. Jake's looking for the catch. It's popped off the back wall. Now dropping down 2 bagels. Dunked away. Craney trying to catch it. Now looking for another flick, but it'll get dunked away off the ceiling. Now Cozy gets another save, but Jakesell's on it. That shot's a little bit high. Chance is there. Chance makes it 2. Cozy gets the first save, but JXL keeps the pressure on, and Chance gets an opportunity that he pops up high. And it goes right into the top part of the net. It is now 2-0 for Boston. After dropping the first game, off to a strong start already here in the second. The 2 Wales will stay with this one, looking for the 50 down. Craney over to the right side. Dropping it again. It's now Craney popping it up in the air. Jakesell now over to the right side, pinching it forward. Cozy clearing this one down. Craney playing it forward. Chance will play it out off the back wall. Now dropping down. It's Cozy looking for a shot, but it'll get blocked away. Now 2 bagels. Chance. Trying to follow it up on the outside. Now Cozy will get the save away again. Cozy off the back wall. Craney trying to play it back in, but it does get 50 across, although that's a big miss. But Cozy might have stolen it from his teammate. I don't know if 2 bales had a shot, but there definitely wasn't one after. There's another team bump. Cozy just out of position, not able to get to the right place. And then that shot missed by 2 bagels. New Mexico won't get anything. And Boston will push forward again. Now centering out. Kaipo gonna clear it forward. Craney up in the air. Kaipo not able to get to that one. Craney now another one shot forward. Chance off the back wall. Jake Sell will jump up. This one played downfield. On target. Blocked off the back wall. Now another one centered out. Kaipo is there. That one bounces through. 3-0. Boston extend the lead. Kaipo, the slow roller, makes its way in. This one towards the net, it'll bounce up off the back wall. Jake Sell now out off the corner, not able to get to that one. Cozy trying to roll it down. Chance another one cleared away. Jake Sell not going to reach that one. Kaipo waiting under it. Does try to go up, but doesn't have boost. That's a giveaway. Craney's there. Craney scores. 3-1. New Mexico fight back. Kaipo just not able to get it very far away, and then it's Craney. The bouncing ball goes right over Chance, right into the net. And so it is back. New Mexico still alive in this second game. This one now centered out. Cozy will wait under it, look for the high pop in the air. No one will jump except Chance, and he'll just bang it forward. Now down off the corner again. A couple players dive. It's Jake Sell to get it into the corner. Now down again, Jake Sell, dunk down off the ceiling. Chance already up. Chance! Hat trick! It's 4-1. Immediate bounce back. Boston regain the 3-goal lead. A minute 50 to go. And we are right back to the massive advantage here. And this one's out to the side. Jake Sell not able to reach that one. Now banged off the back wall. Sent long again by Craney. Chance trying to drop it down. It'll center across. Now 2 bagels off the left wall. Craney following this one. It'll get pinched all the way back. Kaipo now. Quick cut forward. Jake Sell trying to play it across. Now it'll bounce off the corner. Cozy already up. Gets it off the side wall. 2 bagels now drops it down. Cozy will shoot. Chance off the corner. But it's sent back in by Cozy. But Craney not confident to commit. So more chances come through, more not taken. That one pitches on target, but Chance is back in time. Big send downfield by Chance again. He'll try to follow it up. Now popped off the back wall by Cozy. Kaipo still there. Bouncing out. Jake Sell just barely blocked away. 2 bagels trying to stay with this one. It'll roll up the back wall. Now falling back down, this one is pushed off the back wall. Out off the corner, Kaipo trying to jump in, but he's beat to it. Still though, Jake Sell, last line of defense. Another clear, another shot. 2 bagels will save, a Chance is up, and Chance gets his 4th. 4 for 4 on the game. And it is 5-1 for the Falcons. 20 seconds to go, but New Mexico will not be making a comeback this time. Boston just far too far ahead. And as the time will begin to tick down, it will be the Peregrine Falcons with a statement Chance steps in, and the Fallen just don't look like they have a chance. Of course, long series. We'll see how they can bounce back, but this one definitely feels tough. As once again, we'll have a leave, so you can't see quite all the stats, but even just the two players here will outshoot, as it's 7-5 between them. As we called out, Chance also going 4 for 4 in that one, getting almost 900 points. That's kind of the player we expected, and yeah, let's see how New Mexico respond, because I don't really know, as JXL did insta-leave, but he does just join back, and so as we load in for game number 3, we're going to have the same rosters coming through, and we wonder, will Boston do it again, or can New Mexico find any sort of momentum, any sort of chance in this game? Craney not going to reach on that one. Now up towards the ceiling, JXL will bounce it straight down. Chance already on it, 50 off the left wall. Double commit, Kaipo will still get the touch forward. Now Kaipo on it again, high pass in the air. He'll chase it himself, he'll look for a touch, but he's beat by Cozy. Now downfield once more, this one popped out off the corner. Chance gets the double away. Kaipo will try to chase it down, he'll go even on the 50. Now forced to abandon, 2 bagels beat. Chance down off the back wall, no one really there. And Cozy will sweep it away. JXL popping it downfield, gets it down into the corner. Craney trying to follow it up. Chance now centering it out. This one bounced in. Chance another dunk down. Hypo trying to play it around. Chance up in the air. JXL playing it out. JXL off the bar. Won't get the double, and Cozy can get the save. Now Kaipo off the back wall again. It's 2 bagels to clear it away. Chance now getting back down, though. Will get another double. JXL, though, up early. He beats 2. There's no one back. JXL following. He bounces it through. Boston take advantage. It is 1-0. A double commit, and JXL just dusts them all. And so Boston, just under a minute and a half in, will get the first goal of this game. And they will once again play from an advantage, as this one's shot long by Kaipo, but Craney will get back for it. Now Craney down the sideline again. Gonna go under that one. JXL trying to get it away, but it's pinched right back in. Craney jumping up. Does win the 50, but it's just harmless off the crossbar. Chance now trying to center this one out. Somehow gets that musty. Doesn't have the boost to follow it up, but still a lot of pressure created by that one. And JXL passed it over to him. That touch a little bit ill-advised, but Craney's shot does ring high. That'll buy a bit of space for Boston as JXL wins another 50 away. Now off the corner, this one dropping back down. Craney not able to connect. JXL will jump to the crossbar. Cozy is there. Chance on it next, though. Up in the air. Miss on the back wall. But now 2 players win the 50, and Kaipo has to get back. That one not good enough, but neither's that shot. To recover. Not strong enough. Craney ties the game. Kaipo doesn't get enough. Craney 50s and fakes right through 2. And New Mexico find their response as Boston tie the game 1-1. This one dropping down, and it's Chance on it again. Pops it up off back wall. Has the double. No chance for 2 bagels. And Boston retake the lead. Now this one cleared down towards JXL. He'll try to catch. He'll try to bang it, but it is right at 2 bagels. Caught by Cozy, looking for the dribble. Will flick it forward towards the back wall. 2 go, but it is Chance to get it away. Now dropping in again. Chance trying to follow. Does get the dunk through. Dropping down. JXL already on it. This one dropping down. Kaipo is there. Kaipo makes it 3. Kaipo up early. Slots it in the left post. And just like that, it is a multi-goal lead for the Peregrine Falcons. And now Cozy, though, cuts right back into it. It's bounced out by Craney, just lets it go, and then Cozy, a clean slot to the far post, takes advantage of the zoning. And now with 100 seconds to go, Boston, once again, a little bit of pressure on them. Of course, they are still playing with a lead, but only one. So one mistake could give it back, although Kaipo trying to earn it back. This one drops in, and JXL will just guide it wide. Now JXL cutting down, waiting behind it, 50ing it forward. Cozy sitting behind it. This one pushed over to the right. Now up the right wall again. JXL down off the ceiling. Dropped in, Chance. Trying to play it forward on the air dribble. JXL is under him. He doesn't hit it, but he doesn't need to. 4-2. 2-goal Boston lead. Chance will not take a close game. He wants more. As Boston once again respond to the goal against them. Now under 1 minute to go. New Mexico once again trailing by 2, but once again they will find a response. 4-3. This touch from Craney just taps it away from the defender, and Cozy is able to run it down. And so we are back within 1, now 4-3. This one off the right wall, it'll get dropped down. Chance now trying to pop it away. 2 Bales can't reach it. Cozy won't get that one. Kaipo down towards the corner. This one dropping in again. It's caught by 2 Bagels. Now 2 Bagels looking for the flick forward. This one sent towards the back wall. Chance will pop it away. Now bounce across again. It's cleared all the way downfield by Kaipo. Chance will try to clear it down to the corner. 2 Bagels will block it away. Still we remain. Kaipo not able to get a lot on that one. Craney now around the outside. Plays it away. Follows it up. Looks for a bump, but Chance evades. Chance pops it up. He air dribbles all the way in as the time runs out. Boston win their 2nd straight game, and they claim match point. Definitely a lot closer than the last. As we'll see JXL insta-leaving again. But as we get ready to move on for game number 4, it is Boston who are 1 away from securing it. And so we load in game number 4. Boston again 1 away from a playoff berth. Meanwhile, New Mexico in what is pretty close to a must-win series, 1 away from falling short. To be fair, they are up against an absolute machine here in the Falcons. But it also remains to be said that this team needs this win, and they're not out of it yet. This one now played back over to the side. It'll be dropped back. Kaipo trying to jump up with it. Now drop down again, but it's 50 all the way back to the Boston corner. Now Chance forced to play it slow. Craney will get a 50. It goes even. Cozy's there, but it's tucked away by Kaipo again. Chance now misses out on the double, but JXL's there to back him up, and he'll get it all the way downfield. Kaipo trying to jump up. Won't get a lot on it. It's Craney for another clear. Chance now, another one down towards the corner. Might look for a double. Won't get it. Of course, doesn't have enough boost. Now that one, though, that's the wrong way. Chance. No, wrong. JXL the wrong way. Cozy gets the first goal. JXL tries to cut it off and deny a shot, but the problem is he just takes the shot himself. And so New Mexico will get a much-needed first blood and almost an immediate second. Craney wide again. 2 shots ring wide. Now another player gets beat. Only 2 back. Chance does get the touch forward. It's played out, and Kaipo sends it right back in. 1-1. Chance plays it forward. Kaipo gets the follow. And it is all tied up. Only about 10 seconds later. Chance now pinching it around, looking for a follow. Maybe a Doomsday, instead just leaves it. Kaipo will fake. No one hits the ball until finally Craney moves in to sweep it up. Now Chance trying to fall under it. Played up off the back wall. JXL already up. He'll get it down to the corner. 50 down. This one played away. Chance going for the air dribble. Looking for a shot. Cozy is there. He dives in for the save. Now it's JXL off the corner. This one dropping back. Craney looking for the slow play and gets the goal out of it. He plays the dribble. Chance left to shadow. Gets a little bit too close and cannot make the save. Now up the right wall. Craney, another one sent away. JXL trying to get it around. This one dropping down. JXL reset, playing the shot forward. Now it's Craney out to the right side again. This one will bounce out off the corner. Chance is on it. 50 down, it goes wide. JXL now dives in a bit too early with the wrong read. Cozy trying to win it downfield. No one up to challenge. He'll be forced to leave, though, without boost. And Chance will clear it all the way downfield again. 2 bagels now back over towards the corner. Up in the air by JXL. 2 bagels under it. Kaipo not able to reach. Chance now another one out to the right side. Craney trying to circle around with it. JXL back down. Popped up in the air. JXL 50 across, but 2 bagels is already on it. Just under half the game to go. Still this 1 goal fallen lead holding. This one rolling down, played down by 2 bagels. Kaipo not able to reach that one. Chance will get beat as well. JXL now trying to win it forward. Craney will pass it down. It's JXL forward, and it's Cozy out to the side. Craney now up off the right wall again. Chance trying to play it back, but it goes way too far. Cozy diving, even 50. Craney is there. Slow play, taken by Chance. Off the sidewall again. Kaipo sent away. Kaipo trying to drop it down. This one shot forward. JXL will pop it away. Now JXL up towards the ceiling. Not able to get much afterwards, though. As we drop down towards 80 seconds to go. Still this 1 goal lead holding. That fake gets by 1, but it's immediately dunked right back in. Cozy now will fake. Thinks about waiting, but instead Chance just dives in to seal it. Now Cozy cutting, though. He'll beat 2. Only 1 back. JXL loses a challenge. That might just be in. Chance will keep it away. Final minute to play here. Still New Mexico with a lead. Off the sidewall. Craney dunked away again. 2 bagels trying to get it away. It's out off the corner, now dropping down. JXL shot, goal, tie game. 2 bagels a little bit strong, and it's JXL to dive in, and he finds the shot through them all. 46 seconds left to go. Boston find their equalizer. And now which team scores next? Because it might just determine the series. This one off the left wall. Craney, another strong pop away. Chance trying to jump up. Will get one down off the ceiling. Everyone being patient until it's Cozy to catch and look for a cut, but JXL's already on it. JXL now up for it again, even on another challenge. Misread by Chance. Two bagels up high. No double. Craney gets beat on the 50. Kaipo now on it. Won't get the shot. JXL up though. Loses out to Cozy. Final 10. Chance off the left side. Dropping down. Pushed over to the left wall again. JXL trying to collect. Boston looking for the last chance. Up high in the air. Chance secures the win. Boston are headed to the postseason. That one got a little rough, but Boston will not care. 3-1. They will not go to OT. Another insta-leave by JXL. He is done with it. Boston dropped the first one, but like we pointed out, Chance not in. And as soon as he steps in, it is just 3 straight wins. And so, as always, I assume we will have an interview, and I do have a yes DM without even asking. So we will be back in just one moment. But before that, I will also show, like I just posted, that does secure Boston a playoff spot. We'll talk about that and the game to them, so we'll be back in just one moment. And we're back with Boston, the gentleman sweep. You guys take it in 4 games. How does it feel?
You know what? Wow, I can't talk. It feels pretty good. You know, I didn't have to do much this week, so shout out to everyone who bet on us, and Jay and Chance and Kaipo. They got it. You know, so we're happy. We clinched.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how does that feel as well, getting that playoff clinch?
I mean, I've never missed playoffs, Doggo, so I don't know how it feels. But no, seriously, it feels good. We kind of started off a little rough, especially with Chance missing so many games. But I think we're getting into the swing of it. You know, crushing Illusion last week, getting this gentleman's sweep feels nice. So, yeah, just more prep for the playoff time. So, getting excited.
Absolutely. I'll look forward first to next week. You guys do play Madison. You feeling confident for that one?
Hey, shout out to Monarchs. They've been looking really good recently. I don't know if you've been watching their games or you've probably been casting, but they've been doing pretty well, you know? So we're not going to underestimate them. I think I want to see how they match up against us because I don't think we've even scrimmed them. So I think it'll be a good match, something to look forward to. And yeah, we're going to enjoy our weekend off. I think these guys want to go to bed soon, so.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I mean, I just got one question left to go. First of all, do you think you guys go undefeated the rest of the way, winning your next 2?
It's Monarchs and then KC, right?
Yes.
Yes, I think we go undefeated the rest of the way. What's our win streak now? 4?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. And then building off that,
we're just built different.
do you stay with that streak and win the whole thing?
Oh, god damn it, Doggo. That's the question. Anything can happen with playoffs. Best of 7, I think, actually really changes the mental battle. And obviously, depending on where we place, we might be facing some of the better teams early. I'm expecting us right now to end in 4th place. I think I would love to have 3rd, you know, but I think we're going to have 4th place, and then that means we would probably be faced off against Illusion round 2 of playoffs. So hopefully we don't do that, but again, you can't really control where you land unless you pull a MERS and throw, or whoever did that one time. Or what was that? Mudcats threw?
What do you mean? No one threw for sure, Smile.
No.
Mudcats definitely didn't lose to avoid Deadwood.
Exactly. Brought it to
they
5.
Would never.
What were they doing? No, but you know, we're excited. I even set up my little neon China light for Rocket League. You know, I got the whole place cleaned out. So we were feeling good tonight. And shout out for Bandits for the scrim. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for the
interview.
Shout
out to you, Doggo.
Yeah. Congratulations on the win, and good luck next week.
All right. Till then.
Absolutely. And I mean, good series from Boston. I mean, you see them pointing out in the chat, and that is true. past that second game, did get a little bit awkward, did get a little bit close, where it felt like they were maybe jumping at the same things, kind of running into each other and struggling to get those clean chances. But hey, win is a win, and they got a pretty convincing one here that does lock them into the playoffs. So now they got time. We'll see, of course, how they look the next 2 weeks, and then more importantly, we'll see how they look in the postseason. But that does it for the second game of the night. We got one more left to go, which will be Inchin taking on Madison. Hopefully another good one, but you'll have to tune in to find out. Your final score here one last time: Boston 3, New Mexico 1. We'll see you in just about a half an hour for our last game of the night.